everyone, Kate here to talk about the February and March Read-Along Most Victorian. I'm really excited that we are keeping this momentum going. I put up a poll a little while ago about whether I should do a read-along in February or March, and it was about I think a little over 30% thought I should do March and a little over 70% thought I should do February. So I thought that seemed like enough people had voted for March that maybe I would split the difference and just host it over February and March and give you more time. So then when I'm going to be doing the next one in April or May, I'll put up a poll whether you would like to read the next book in 2 months in the course of April and May, or whether you would like to read it in 1 month in April. So without further ado, the book that we will be reading is Hester by Margaret Oliphant. So Hester by Margaret Oliphant and The Dead Secret by Wilkie Collins were neck and neck. So I wonder what Mrs. Oliphant would think about being being that close in a poll with Wilkie Collins. But at some point, hopefully this year, we will read a Wilkie Collins, because both times I put him in the polls, he's won second place. Yes, so this is Hester, and in case you didn't know, Margaret Oliphant was Queen Victoria's favorite author. So I think it is really special. We shall be reading Queen Victoria's favorite author. And I have read a couple of her Carlingford Chronicles, and I really enjoyed them. A few years ago, for Victober, I think it was Victober 2018 maybe, we read Miss Marchbanks as the group read, or as a read-along. That's what we did. A couple of us did it as a read-along, and I thought it was really fun, but I didn't enjoy it quite as much as the other Carlingford Chronicles, so I'm really hoping this one kind of knocks it out of the park. It's one of her books that's really that I do see talked about. She's a lesser known Victorian author, but this is the one that I hear a lot about, and I know that Juliana from The Blank Garden on Instagram and also on Bookstagram really love this book. I will also link down below my Victorian collaborative video that came out this year. Juliana just puts it so eloquently why she loves this book, and I will put the timestamp for when her review is in there, because it's a 45-minute long video. But I am really looking forward to this in particular because there's two main characters, Catherine, and she is the head of the family bank. So I think that is fascinating that there is a Victorian novel where there's a woman who is the head of a bank and is financially independent and able to support herself. And then later on into the story comes Hester, who is younger than her, but they become fierce friends. And so I go on and on about it, but in novels, female friendship. So this is coming in just under 500 pages. So hopefully those of you who like to more savor your Victorian novels and not just plow through them will enjoy having more time for this. It will go up the first Monday of, I have to think about this, of April. That's what it will be. My review will go up the first Monday of April. So as always, please leave your comments that you would like me to include in the discussion when I film my video 3 or 4 days before I put it up in this discussion box, because I loved when I filmed the Silas Marner review to have a couple discussion points to have in there. It just made my video, I thought, more interesting, and I would love to have even more discussion points. Really looking forward to carrying on with the Victorian reading and discussing with all of you. I hope you are able to access a copy easily. If you like ebooks, it is for free through Gutenberg Press, and also if you like audiobooks, LibriVox does provide free audiobooks. I haven't even looked into this being on an audiobook, so in other ways. Yes, so I think that is all. Thank you, as always, and I will be back for another video soon.